Hey everybody, Antikas here, and welcome back to another episode of Banished. We're here in the town of Mussy, the beautiful, wonderful town. It's early spring, and everybody is thawing out from the firewood shortage that we had. We barely survived the winter, and right now, people have been stocking up on firewood, getting ready for summer where they're probably not going to burn it. We have lots of food. I guess that's a good thing. So I kind of have a plan for today. And I'm not going to play the whole episode on one-time speed. I think we've got a good start. Now, crops are planting, right? Where's the farmer? Where is the farmer? Let's bring up the... Is it this? No, it's this. Where is our single farmer? There you are. Shanna's cold. And finding someplace warm. That's funny. Yeah, it was a rough winter. Maybe we'll keep this up. We're going to need it. I know it takes a lot of screen space, but we're going to need it. First thing we need is a lot of wood. I got to get the town expanding, and I'm a little worried about the tool situation. I got 16 people, a whole summer to work through, and not a lot of tools. But before I do that, I need a blacksmith shop, and I was looking at that under here. And we need 32 logs just to build the building. So I've got 2 laborers wandering about. I don't think they're doing anything. They're probably throwing stones through wooden windows because I don't have any glass because I don't have any firewood to actually melt any sand to make glass. So I think what I'll do is I'll get them cutting a small section. I read this on the forum. What is it? This one here? Remove resources. We just want the trees though. We'll just do a little bit of strip cutting or clear cutting, but not a huge section. And I think we'll go... I think we'll go this way. Not a huge amount. Get them cutting that. That way we'll get some wood. We want to get a blacksmith shop in as fast as possible, so we'll kick that up to 10 times. I think we'll probably run on 5 times unless I have an emergency situation or I start to get nervous or whatever. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so the firewood is great. Now, where's our woodcutter? Here's our woodcutter. So our woodcutter's set to go to 200. I mean, he just ripped through that wood. The foresters, last year, they did 60 wood, I believe. Which is not amazing. It's not. And we're at 10 so far, and it's spring. So, it should be a better year. I did build it late in the season. Let's continue. Oh, well, you know what? Okay, if you're going to go that fast, we'll do another section, then we'll do a bigger section. I'm going to need this wood, so... We'll go... Here, cut all that. I'm probably going to build out in that area anyway, although I am thinking about expanding the farming this way. Kind of to the east. Keeping it all in one big line and then putting like maybe storage barns. Where are we going to put it? We want it close to the stockpile so that he doesn't have to run all over for iron. He or she, we have no idea who's going to end up working this thing. It's a bit congested here though. There's a road here, that's a good thing. Let's put it right here, across from the woodcutter, I guess. Or maybe here? This is my symmetry thing. Actually, this here, I should probably put a... Nah, we'll just put it here. Let's see here. I don't want it to interfere with the road. That. Build it! Okay, good. Still on 5 speed. Yeah, down to 8 tools. It's summer. We need hoes, we need axes, we need all kinds of things. We have, wow, 6 laborers. We had some kids grow up, and they grew up fast. The reserve of iron is low. Oh dear. Okay, well, I got a job for you guys. I'm just gonna pick up this iron here, I guess. Like that. It's close by. And we need it to finish the blacksmith shop, so get to it! Dang fools. Actually, and I'll... That way, once they're done that job, I can actually get them right on building the building. Construction has begun on the blacksmith shop. There's hope. We have 31 iron as a surplus, which is good, considering we don't actually have a mine going. And soon we'll have tools coming out of this thing. Logs and iron, I think, is all that are required, and we have a great surplus of logs. Things are going really well, actually. And we have deer swimming through this huge lake. Wow, man, they're really good swimmers. But the herd split. I guess, oh, there's a little baby over there. I guess he's the outcast. Oh, no, his girlfriend's going to join him. Wow, the deer are all over this place. You know what? I should have put my hunter's lodge right in the center of that lake had I known that the deer were going to be so active. Oh, okay, let's slow it down here. Here I am getting carried away. So we don't actually have a blacksmith assigned to this shop. There we go. Tool limit 50. That should be good for now. We're still pretty early on. Now, the next thing we need to do is... Holy jeez, it's autumn already. That's it. That quickly. I think I'd like to get a few more houses happening, because if you look at these, the living situation's not so good. I mean, at 10 years old, you're an adult in Mussy. That's what we consider adulthood. So I think it's a good time. Actually, what are the stone houses worth? 24, 40, and 10. Quite a bit more expensive. It's tempting, though, but I don't really have the iron. Okay, so we're going to put a couple more houses in. Let's see here. How can we do this? Makes sense. Well, we'll put one here. And we'll put one here. That's a good start. Actually, we'll do a third as well. There we go. And before we accelerate that, let's see how the woodcutters are doing so far this year. 66, and it's only autumn. So they've definitely picked up the pace from last year. Now, I'm not going to allocate all the builders. We'll just fast forward it here. Crops have been pulled in. I'm going to leave the farmer assigned because he becomes a laborer in the off-season. That'll get those houses built a little bit faster, delivering materials and whatnot. And that will provide for some good growth. And here's winter. We've got 1,300 food and almost 200 firewood. I think we're going to be okay. I think this will be a good year. I noticed the average health is down a little bit. That's concerning, and that's probably because we need to get ourselves an herbalist shop. Got a gatherer's hut, got a forester's lodge, and a hunting cabin, but I don't have an herbalist. So maybe we should look into how much is that going to cost us, and where is it? Okay, here we are, herbalist's shop. 30 wood and 12 stone, and we have enough to do it. Now, the best place to put it would be out in this forested area. But there's already not a lot of space for that kind of stuff. I mean, I'm trying to use this area to grow trees, not put more buildings. But I kind of limited here. I don't really have a lot of choices. I don't think I'm going to expand too much this way initially. So how about let's put it right here along the road. That'll be okay. I think it's just outside. Yeah, it's right here, right by that rock. Just on the edge. Get that going. I don't know. Maybe we'll move it. We'll knock it down. I'm still not happy with my choice over here because of the limited space for actually growing trees. So, food's holding at 1,300. So we definitely have enough food. That's good. Firewood is holding. So it seems all of the wood pile is going down pretty quick. So here we go. It is going to end up being a very cold winter, probably because I built this. Maybe that probably wasn't that great an idea. I was actually looking at the map, trying to figure out how I could pull off trading, because I think the traders. Holy jeez. You can have one herbalist, but not two. I don't think the traders can actually show up on this lake. I think they have to follow a river. So when I want to get a trade post set up, it's going to have to be on the river itself, which is quite far down. I'm going to need a couple of bridges in there before we can get to that point. Late winter, we have 31 logs left and 158 firewood, so we're doing great. Spring is almost upon us. Iron is low, of course. Got lots of tools. Everything's going really well. The families are moving into these new houses. Oh, God. Wow. young families, very young. We probably need to build a school and teach them about maybe holding off until they've actually, finished growing. Actually, a school's a really good idea. Maybe I should look at putting a school in. Let's see, school buildings. 50 wood, 16 and 16. We won't be doing that anytime soon then. We need more wood. And this place, look at it. It's decimated. Mind you, yeah, okay, I was just going to say, these trees, the leaves hadn't grown in, but we have a lot of saplings out there. A lot of mature trees, because it was a mature forest. Now that we're cutting it, maybe it'll... I don't know, guys. I honestly don't know. Maybe I'll just cut some more trees down. That's a good idea. I got 2 laborers and 2 builders. They're not doing anything. So let us cut some more wood. This is my strategy. Get me some wood. We need a school. 20 adults, 12 kids that will instantly become adults. This is very strange. I don't know. The food. Wow, the food just cut right in half. But that's okay, because this wonderful cornfield will fill that surplus back up before winter, hopefully. And once we get a few more adults, once these 12 children become 10, we can put them in the workforce, and then maybe I can put in another farm for next year. All right. As it turns out, we don't have the iron to build the schoolhouse, so we've got iron deposits all over the place. I am going to do some selective resource collecting. The one thing I did read was it's better to do that. This is a large area, but there's not that much iron in it. Hopefully we'll get it. We'll get enough right here. I read if you do a large area, you risk keeping your laborers and any people who are like a farmer, if it's the off season, they'll continue to work on that area indefinitely until it's cleared. So you're better off not to do that. We really probably... How are we doing for iron in this area? I mean, there's a deposit here. There's a little bit down there by the looks of it. I should have sent them there first. So you're better off to kind of selectively clean out the resources on the map than to try to do a huge area. Look at all the herbs that we're basically going to lose. Herbs and berry bushes and... What are those mushrooms? That is awesome. Kind of wish I had put a gatherer's hut over here. Anyway, we're going to get this iron, and then we're going to get a schoolhouse built. Wow, the reserve of food is low. Oh my god. What have I done? I don't know what I've done. How did I get so bad at getting food? And why will this not deselect my iron thing? Okay. There we go. So, what do we have stocked in these pantries here? There's plenty of stuff in there, but yeah, 63 food left in the barn. This is really bad. Really bad. 5 food. I mean, they've got food in the cupboards, but... Wow. I don't know what to do. I mean, I should put in another... It's summer. It's too late to get another corn harvest going. And he will start harvesting this soon, if he isn't already. I guess that's it. That's population expansion. So I really need to work on getting more food. I could probably add another gatherer. Maybe that'll help. And I have maxed out my hunters in my hunter lodge. Maybe building a school's not such a great idea right now. I thought it would be a good idea, but now I'm not so sure. I think we're gonna have to go for more farmers, but geez, that's summer. We're never gonna get a corn harvest in. I could put in another fisher's hut, but there's no really good spot for it. They did 13 and 11 last year. Yeah, I'm worried. It's too late in the season to get another farm going. What to do? What to do? Suggestions? I think we're gonna have some very hungry people come the end of the winter. Well, I'll bump the gatherers up to 4, I guess, and come spring, we have 1 builder. Let's get a second cornfield set up. Oops, which is down here. And then come spring, we will have 2 farmers work in this area, I guess. I should put a road in here too. Just a dirt road, I guess. We might want to improve our roads. That's another thing. That was stupid. Look at this. It doesn't actually reach the road. Fool. Anyway. Yeah, let's see. I mean, let's see if we survive the winter. I don't think we're going to. Corn's coming in. That's a good sign. But yeah, I gotta abandon the schoolhouse project for now because you just became a farmer. I had my 10-year-olds growing up with the dreams of having a profession as a teacher and molding young minds. And nope, you're going to be growing corn. I am so sorry. Winter is almost upon us and the food stores are back up to 1,500. That's a good sign. I'm happy to see that. I don't know what happened. I mean, we brought in the corn harvest. It's not like, you know, hunting's not better in the fall, as far as I know. 480. You know what? The hunting is not going so well. It's probably because there's a lot of rivers, actually, where the hunting lodge is. This was a mistake. I really need to consider moving that. I don't know where, though, now. I'll kind of cut everything down over here. I could move it up here, but what a nice area for expansion. Maybe I'll have to build a second one and see how that comes out. But the food is doing good. Maybe the fishing got better in the fall. I don't know. Really don't know how that works. 1134. I think we might survive the winter. But getting to the fall harvest is always tricky. Seems that my health is improving now that I've got the herbs coming in, which is a good sign. And we could probably bump this up a little bit too. We don't really need it set to 100. Although I don't know how many they're going to get. Oh, wow. Look at that. 100. Yeah, okay. So we definitely want to boost that up. Yeah, bring on the herbs. Bring them on. How do I get back to that screen? It doesn't matter. Click again. There we go. Yeah, give us herbs. Schoolhouse. All the kids are living down here. I think probably building it around here is not a bad idea. Actually, this side here is not too bad. Because I can't actually do anything with this land. I mean, aside from putting houses. So let us stick it right here. This is going to change everything. Because now, kids are going to live at home, I think, until they're roughly 17, 18, something like that. I think they stay just in school until 18. So we won't have quite as exaggerated a population explosion. Okay, now this here we need to get some cool... Yeah, we can't go corn. If we had corn and we have an infestation. We'll try wheat. Pump up another farmer. I don't know. We don't really need 2. So we need a teacher. And everybody's going to school after this. Teacher, where are you? Teacher. There you go. 12 kids. And the school can handle 20 kids. Well, 11 kids. Sorry. 11 children, 1 student. This kid's going to have a really good education. That's a lot of one-on-one time. Okay, yeah, let's get some stone. So that's what we're going to do with our builders. We're not going to put any more houses in right now. I want to see if we survive the winter food-wise. Late spring, 1,400 food. That's not bad. Yeah, I'm actually really impressed by that. Okay, let us collect all the stone. Hello, dear. Did we remove your forest? I'm so sorry. There we go. Little section for stone. Get the stone back up, and then I'm going to have to find some iron. Actually, there's some right there, so we'll... Is that iron? Yeah, that's iron. We'll get that after. Kind of strange. It seems summer is upon us and no major food shortage, not like last year. Unless it's going to happen in the later part of summer, I don't know. And then we have the deer crossing. These deer are amazing swimmers. It's probably why they're so hard to catch. I've been looking at the Hunter's Lodge going, why are you not getting... that's a Forester's Lodge. Why are you not getting as much deer as I thought you would? And it's probably because they're just able to jump in the water, and despite any depth, they just swim forever. Swim away. Elusive swimming deer. It's a problem. I was thinking, I don't know how much it's going to cost, but I was thinking maybe this might be worth upgrading to a stone road. Oh, early autumn. Are we harvesting this yet? Yeah, okay, the corn is almost in. And we it looks like we're bringing the wheat in as well. So that's good. Yeah, what is the cost for 1 unit per length? So, expensive road, but I was thinking if I can improve this, either that or I got to put a storage barn or something down here. The gatherer's hut, that's food, and the hunter's cabin is down there. I don't really want to wreck the real estate, though. So let's put in a road, a stone road down here. Hopefully that'll help. Not that food is a problem right now, but putting in, you know, one good stone road, it's not a terrible idea. And at least that way they can deliver, you know, in the time I think that it takes them to bring the wood to the stockpile, they could be cutting more trees. That's my thinking. So let's speed that up and see how we do. I think next summer we'll try to get some more farms down because actually the food's doing really well. Maybe we don't need the farms. I'm a little afraid to expand though. Get too click happy with that and then everything goes bad. Oh no, Donner, all by yourself still. After all these years. Poor Donner. Nobody loves him. Well, it's happened. The blacksmith is upset with us. He's decided he's not going to work until he actually gets some iron at his shop. But the tool supply is still pretty high. Look at this. Average health. Excellent. And the average happiness of citizens is also very high. I'm pretty happy with that. We do have to get that iron coming in. It's early spring. So my farmers are going to be going back to work, planting the crops. The food is at 3,000. I don't understand what I did wrong with that food shortage, but it seems everything has worked out. The wheat farm made the big difference, and also I'm going to credit this road. If we look at, it's probably too late now. Yeah, it's hard to tell. It's all mixed into one season, but these guys brought in almost 2,000 food this winter. Well, last year, plus the winter, which is insane. Well, yeah, it's almost 2,000. I like to credit the road. Now, if I can recall, I think the Hunter's Lodge was about 600 venison, and they're up at 960. So I really do think the road makes a huge difference. So that was a smart decision. Now, I still like to put in probably more stone along this length, but I think we'll wait for the next episode for that. We're off to a good start. The city is growing. We have edumacation happening. 6 students learning, reading books about farming and building roads and picking up rocks. There's a course there, I'm sure of it. They're taking a course on picking up rocks. And the new curriculum for this year also we're adding picking up iron. That's very important. We're going to get some of that happening, picking up the iron. I don't know where the nearest, I think, is it up here? Yeah, there's some iron up there. And there's some iron down there. We're going to pick up all that iron. It's a start. It's the 3rd episode. I think we covered a couple of years this time, so that's good. Year 6. I haven't had anybody freeze to death or starve to death, so I think we're doing really well. And that's it for today, so I'll see you guys again next time.